Welcome, boys and everyone, to episode 10 of Soul Kitchen, the show where we discuss everything sneakers. We've got a quiet night tonight, boys, just the four of us. A very notable absence is Donald. Look, guys, he did send me some mail I've got here. He sent it by carrier pigeon. He just wanted to apologise for not making it. He said he's got a very rigorous night of bingo tonight, so he wouldn't be able to make it. So yeah, we'll say, sorry that you're not here, Donald. We didn't get a chance to roast you. Anyway, so let me introduce the legends that actually decided to turn up. So first up, we've got Stephen Anderson. Now, this guy kind of gives me off some weird vibes. So if for any moment tonight you hear his mic mute, it's probably just to tell the woman in his basement that they need to wash their skin with the lotion. He said SC kicks 5.
Hey guys, it just gets better every episode.
It does.
The verbal diarrhea that comes out of Micah's mouth. It's just sensational.
I'm running out of material, mate.
It was shit before, it's just really shit now.
It's getting real B grade, man. All right, our next host is known for doing all sorts of graphs and spreadsheets, which was a good natural progression for him after doing so many science experiments on the Muppets for so many years. It's Julian Pounce at Kicks and Craze.
What's up, gentlemen?
Hey, that one wasn't too bad. That was a good one.
All right, thanks, buddy. And actually, I've got one for you too, Daniel. So, this guy makes Bushmen look like well-groomed aristocrats, and he probably speaks the most goodest English out of all of us by far. It's Daniel Lawson at Sneaker News Oz.
Hey, man, I'm just so happy you didn't stumble through that intro like you did mine last week, mate.
Oh, my God.
You got there.
Last week was a shit show. No, we got there. It's just the four of us tonight, so not too bad. All right, let's do our show of the week. So let's start off with you, Steve O'Hendo. What have you got
Show
for
of the
us
week.
this week?
I'm going to bring a knife to the table. Air Mac 1 Concepts,
Ooh,
the Mellow.
Nice.
Your favourite shoe?
Nice shoe. I wanted it all year. Finally got it. Got some cool insoles in it. See if I pull them out. Yeah.
The resale on those isn't too bad, is it?
No, they're the cheapest one. That's why I like them. Nice sneaker. I think, different to other Air Max ones. The sole is pretty solid. I think G said it when he had a pair on. But still nicely fitting that, yeah.
They give me the vibes of your dunks that you made too, what you dunked by you.
A little bit, just all the different colours. I did see a pair on Instagram the other day, a fella. I think it was the heavies, and he bleached all of the because it's a darker denims on the heavies, and or it might have been the Tigers, one of the other two, and bleached it lighter. And I'm like, oh, maybe that would look cool on these. Yeah, I think it might have been the heavies.
The other one is the far out, which is...
Yeah, the far out be a bit much. Oh, it might have been the far out, because the far out's got the purple on, doesn't it? Yeah, but they bleached the denim anyway to make it like a white denim in between. Looks sensational. I don't think I could go that far out with these, but yeah, shoe of the week. It still hasn't been on foot, but it's shoe of the week.
You're going to wear it with...
Beautiful, yeah. There's been some awesome MX1 releases this year. It's been an awesome year for MX1.
Facts.
What have you got for us, Julian?
One question for Hendo first. Are you going to be wearing it with the pick on the side, or are you going to take it off?
Oh, I saw a very influential Instagrammer on the kickstand, What's on Foot Friday, and he had his pick on the side.
It looks
So
good. I don't mind it.
I might leave my pick on the side too. I might take off the Oxford tag, but I might keep the pick on the side. You never know when you might run into a busker that needs a strum.
We're still talking about guitars.
Yeah. Michael was in the public toilet before this, wasn't he? I know.
I was going to say, this sounds like a potential victim that you could put in the basement, mate. I forgot to tell you, you could probably add jacket maker to your LinkedIn as well.
Old Ed Gein over here.
All right, Julian.
So
What
I'm
have you
going to
got?
continue the Air Max 1 trend going on here. So this is a well-known colorway that they brought back and they changed it a little bit, but it's I think my Air Max of the year. It's a big call.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay. Nice. The hemp.
Correct. Amazing
Yeah, nice.
quality. All that like woven material going through it. I don't know how slippery they're going to be in the wet, but yeah, amazing color, amazing quality, just like perfect. I think perfect Air Max.
Nice.
Yeah, the shape looks dope.
Yeah, so cool.
Yeah, I've actually got my pair on the way as well in the mail, so they haven't quite been shipped yet. So I'm looking
Oh,
forward
you're
to
gonna
those.
love them. The leather on the swoosh is amazing. The new buck is just really good quality, and the brown they're just the different like shades of the I guess earth tones are just really good, and obviously a green in the air bubble kills it.
Yeah,
That's what makes that sneaker is that green, the swoosh, and the air bubble. It just without that, it would be bland. But it just
Yeah.
And then I guess in hand that different use of materials. I think we talked about it last with the black canvas.
Yeah.
Like going out just makes it
Amazing.
such a
Yeah.
nice sneaker.
I think we might have to do a review on that one next week, Julian. I reckon that definitely has potential for Air Max of the year, and there's been so many good ones
Yeah.
this year.
I think Emmanuel might have got that as well. So
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah,
Sounds like a
I'd
plan.
say what
All right, Daniel, what's your shoe of the week this week?
So unlike you boys, I don't get a chance to wear my kicks as much as you guys do. So I literally just stand in front of my boxes or go to the cupboard and just, what am I going to pick as my shoe of the week this week? And we're going to go back in time a little bit. I was on Reebok last week, getting back on the Jordan train. I didn't like it. I felt out of my element. Back on the Jordan train. We're going to take our minds back to 2015. I have shown this kick on this pod a few times, but not as a shoe of the week. And my shoe of the week is a Jordan 5 Low New York Knicks.
Hey,
love that. So let's do a review on that. I've got a pair. You got a pair, don't you, Michael?
I do have a pair.
Yeah, we'll do a review on that next week. Who cares?
Well, I say everywhere.
Every
Every time we put a shoe up that's a shoe of the week, we say all the time, it's fine. Our materials are great. We don't just pick a shit shoe in our arsenal and say, the materials could be better or something like that. We pick something that we know the quality is really good, and this is no exception. The nubuck on this is so nice. It really is. For a 2015 shoe that's been worn a bit, it's still got a little bit of the blue icy on the side. No yellowing on the netting system or on the tongue. It's holding up so well, and it's one of the jewels in my collection. It might not be thousands and thousands of dollars like I've got some pairs, but for an older release that still looks nearly as good as the day it came out, it's stoked. So that's why that is my.
I've got a feeling resale on those was up, like high asks anyway on StockX.
Yeah, right. Well,
Yeah, I haven't checked it for ages. It was an easy cop back in the day.
yeah, they sat. I remember them sitting. But like I said, it's just one of those shoes that if you get it in hand, it doesn't matter if you're not a 5 liker or even a 5 low liker. Like, you'll get this in your hand and you'll think, geez, that's amazing. It really is. So.
Yeah. Nice one. We love it. All right, and I got my shoe of the week. This one, Daniel, I think you'll love this one. It's a Bapestar.
Bapestar.
Or is it an Adidas? Who knows? It's the collab. I love these. I definitely, as soon as I got them, I ordered the fat laces, mate. You have to do it. Especially as an old hip-hop kind of guy. Definitely used to love doing my graffiti. And these are a classic for any graffiti or breakdancing person. These are a staple.
Have they got alternate tongue logo?
Yes, they do.
They do, yes.
It's so good.
So you got the monkey, the old bait. Oh, can you see that? Oh,
Yep.
God, I'm doing a shocking job here.
There it
Bait
is.
monkey. There we go. And Adidas on that one.
Stuff.
Yeah, even on the inner
Yeah, so
sole.
it's pretty.
The gold hits so well on the camo.
Yeah, it's really cool, and I managed to shove that duvet into the fat laces. So he's squishing in there. All right.
Yeah, no, good shoe.
So that's my shoe of the week.
Great shoe, man. Great shoe.
All right, so guys, I thought Donald's not around, so let's actually have some fun and not whinge. We're going to have a big discussion. We've got no shoe review this week, so this week we're actually going to go through all the major brands, and we're going to pick out what we think are the best silhouettes from each brand. So this should be a very fun discussion and probably go for quite a while. It should be entertaining for all you folks out there at home listening. So say g'day to all 6 of you. All right, so let's start with you, Hendo, and you could pick the first brand. What brand do you reckon we should start with?
Oh, let's just get rid of the bugbear and just go. Let's go Nike.
Oh, let's go Nike. All right, let's do
just go Nike straight off. We'll keep the listeners interested.
All right, let's do it. So, what's your favorite silhouette of all time from Nike?
All right, I'm gonna go with the Air Max 90 for a Nike. My favorite Nike silhouette for a couple of reasons. One, it's comfortable. 2, you can wear it with anything. 3, colorways are just insane. If you want any color of Air Max 90, it's out there. It's and it is iconic, isn't it?
It's a classic.
So
yeah, absolutely.
You dress it up, dress it down, have a beater pair, have a nice pair.
Is there a favorite colorway? Do you have a favorite colorway if you had to choose one?
My favorite colorway, I'll grab it because it's one that I got a while ago. Came out 2013, and you don't see it very often, but it's probably also one of my favorite sneakers in my collection. It's pretty beat. Is this pair here?
Okay.
Which is a herringbone finish. I think it was like a suit and tie pack or something that came out. They also came out with a paisley pair and a couple of other pairs. But this sneaker, 2014, sorry, I lied, it's 2014. I'll wear this everywhere.
Yeah.
And it's still holding up. And it also came out with the Lunarlon midsole.
Yeah.
So needs a bit of a repaint, but that for me, it's just I just put it on and let's go.
Yeah.
This is going to be one of those
really
podcasts where me and Hendo have got a 3-hour clean-up at the end of the night, isn't it?
Yeah. That's why I left the Jordan 5 lows.
I actually was laughing because I was thinking this topic but all of us are just going to have fucking shoes all over the floor.
Except for JP. I reckon JP's got another set of boxes in front of him and he just transfers. Yeah, I got that, and then he puts them in.
Yeah, we'll see. Speaking of JP, what's your favourite silhouette from Nike?
So, I'm going to be a bit of a hype beast. I'm going to say Nike SB Dunk lows. For me, recently for me is like within the last 5 years, there's been just so many different collaborations with SB, and all of them are different. Everybody who collabs with them has their own personality. It seems that like Nike skateboarding doesn't give them like a criteria to meet. They just go do whatever you want, and I just love that. Compared to like Jordan Brand, where you get a collaboration with them and they go, oh, you can have like a shitty Jordan like colorway and just change one color and materials maybe, but you can just go wild with SBs. Out of my collection, like my favorite, I guess, SB probably would be the Tiffany Low. That would be probably up there with top 5 of like achievable ones. But my most recent one, which probably is one of my favorites, is the Paisley. So as soon as I saw it come out, I was like, "Yep, gotta get them." Just the colors are just awesome. It's kind of like a neutral color, but it's also pretty wild with the pink and teal through it.
It's a very similar colorway. Like
it's
that kind of changey
Yeah, I can see Donald wearing them with his corduroy.
No, he won't wear them, mate. He doesn't like those.
I mean, there's been so many really iconic SB dunks. The De La Souls are a bit of a classic. Definitely the pigeons. Holy shit, those things are phenomenal.
Yeah,
that'd be my
Levi's
favorite dunk. Levi's.
The pandas.
Hey,
They're not SBs.
we laugh about the panda dunks, right? But you fast forward 10 to 15 years' time, and you'll be going, geez, remember how popular those bloody panda dunks were? Because there'll be something that takes its place.
But there's other ones like the Supreme, like the original Supreme lows.
Heinekens.
Mosquitoes.
Yeah.
The Newcastle Brown Ales.
Yep. Newcastle.
Yeah, there's definitely some really crazy ones. I don't know if you guys know, there was like an Iron Maiden one.
Yes.
Do you know about that? Yeah, so it was actually backdoored. It was only a very, very limited run of pairs. I think they only made like 250 pairs for the band. But yeah, I had a friend who had a pair of those. They're insane.
Yeah, nice.
And the Skunks, the original ones, and the remake with just
And
like
who could forget the Freddy Kruegers?
yeah.
Freddy Krueger's
That
another
was
one.
supposed to be burnt or something, right? And then a couple of people grabbed them, and some of them has like char marks on them and stuff because they actually.
It's kind of funny because it actually lives up to the Freddy Krueger story,
Yeah.
like how he went through, died in the fires and stuff. They got resurrected in the fire, and it's fitting. It really is.
What about you, Daniel? What's your favourite Nike of all time?
So my favourite of all time is Air Max 90, but we've just touched on that, so I'll go my second favourite, which is a foam posit.
Foam posit.
Oh, foam
I
posit.
was so tempted by that as well.
Yeah, I only not long recently got on the foam posit train, and I fell in love with them instantly. They're just for the size of the shoe they are, they look like they should weigh 10 kilos on each foot, but they don't. They're so nice. There's not much else to say about it. Like, construction wise, they're durable as all hell. Yeah, there you go. You can see why he played in them for so long, Benny. So, yeah.
How do they fit?
Yeah, that's a classic one, the pennies, and I guess the other major release for that would be the Paranormans.
The Galaxies.
They go for a ton.
Galaxies.
Galaxies, yeah.
Galaxies are your benchmark.
And then they recalled for the Comme des Garçons. So the one that looked like a fingerprint on it.
Yeah.
Yes,
And there was the Dorenbecker ones as well, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
They're right up there.
And Supreme, there's the Supreme.
Yeah.
With the
Glenn's got two pairs of them, the bloody cheeky fella.
Yeah, like his gold pair and a red pair or something.
Yeah, it's got the gold dragon, black with gold dragons on it.
Yeah, nice.
They just were an expensive sneaker, weren't they?
Yeah, 100%.
One of the most expensive sneaker
I
Nike ever produced.
probably wouldn't like to play ball in them. They do have a good bit of like foot support, but geez, I don't know. I think they're just not a lot of flexibility in the actual shoe itself.
Foams, when you wear them, the more you wear them, they actually mold to your foot.
Yeah, correct.
Like they're built to be worn.
Are they true to size?
Yes and no.
If you're a wide foot, definitely go up half a size.
Yeah, these are a 13, and I've had a couple of other 13s. When you first wear them, they're tight, but they do. If you're not going to wear them regularly, you go up a size or half a size at least, but then try and find a 13 and a half, so it makes it a bit difficult.
14.
But if you wear them, the more you wear them, or just do the trick that we learned on the podcast and have the insole out.
Yes.
All right, and mine is no surprise to any of you here. It'll be the Air Max one.
I pulled out the watermelons.
Yeah, the watermelons. I love this is one of my favorite actually. But I mean, similar to your guys' choices, there's so many iconic Air Max ones, certainly some very hype ones, Amsterdams, anything that Pata did, obviously all the Paras as well, Kid Robots, Elephants. I mean, the list is massive. There's some really crazy Air Max ones out there. So yeah, it's just I just really love the shape. And they're just super cool. Similar to you, Hendo, you can just wear these with anything. They just look so dope on feet.
Just on us touching Nike on each silhouette, what's like your favorite one design element of that sneaker? For me, with the 90s, I love the back tab. I love the big Nike Air and the big back tab.
Yeah. So I guess for mine, it's the first time they showed an exposed air unit, and it was very revolutionary at the time. And it kind of this shoe really, set Nike on its path. That changed the I guess the fortune of the company in many ways. So it was that, and then they started doing it on the Jordan 3s were the first one to get it. Just a classic.
Nice.
For me, with the SBs, it'd have to be the Fat Tongue.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely the Fat Tongue. And that's the only, also the pattern, I guess, the cuff, but the one design feature that is definitely that Fat Tongue.
Yeah, for me with the foams, so my favourite, I'll hold on to that because it'll come up, and you'll see why, but I love the inner sock system, I suppose you could call it.
The inner boot.
The inner boot, yeah. And it's on a favourite silhouette of mine, so I'll leave that one till
the 7s.
Oh, you just...
The 9s have it too.
Yeah, but that's why.
No.
Moving on.
Did Hirachi do it first or 7s? I'm pretty sure the Hirachis came out before the 7s.
When did the Hirachis come out?
What year Hirachis?
That was 91, weren't they?
Yeah, I want to
7's 92, so there you go.
Around the same time, I think. I don't know. All right, let's move on to the next brand, boys. All right, let's let Daniel choose first this time. So, Daniel, which brand are we going for?
Let's go Asics.
Ooh. Asics.
Didn't expect that out of my mouth, did you?
I did not. I chose you because I was going, yep, let's do Jordan.
No. Let's save that for... No, we want to sort of keep people on, mate.
All right, we'll save Jordan Brand to last. You're teasing.
I think we're all going to have the same Asics anyway.
Yeah, it's possible. What is it?
I don't really have one. But
it's coming.
I have made a purchase. I have brought my first one. Bring it out, Hendo.
I'll hold it for you. Announce it first, and then we'll.
I can't even remember the bloody name of it.
Politics.
That's
mate.
it. That's the one. Yeah. No, as I said, I've said it a few times when it's come up. I was kicking myself that I didn't pick them up. It's not even the brand of the shoe or anything like that because I don't like Asics. It's the whole. I'm going to use the word story behind the shoe, but it is the story behind the shoe and the whole thought that went into that one shoe is I had to get it, so I pulled the trigger and just everything that comes with it. So yeah, was able to pull the trigger today.
Beautiful. So it's going to be the Gel Light 3.
Gel Light 3.
All right. Hendo, yours?
Yeah, mine. As you know, I hate it, especially this year. It'll be this shoe. Gel Light 3. That'll be mine. Again, maybe. I don't know. But yep. Gel Light 3. Everyone knows my favourite feature. I love the flaps.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. They're a lot like the 90 of the Asics world, I guess.
Yeah.
Easy to wear, a million colorways, and yeah, that's me.
Yeah. Fair enough. And Julian?
I'm going to go different. It's still a Gel Light, but Hendo will know. So this was my first Asics pickup. and I was talking to him about this for at least it would be between 3 to 6 months, and I kept on umming and ahhing. But it is a collaboration. It's a Kith collaboration. It is the salmon.
Oh, that's a beautiful.
So it's a Gel-Lyte 5. I guess an updated version of the Gel-Lyte 3, as you could say. It doesn't have the split tongue.
No, they don't.
And it is like a booty, one-piece booty. So it's kind of like a how can you explain it? It's like a neoprene one-piece booty inside. So you put in.
I've heard them be called the Hirachis of the Asics world.
It's very.
No, honestly, I've heard it from a couple of people. They refer to them as the 5, as like the Hirachi. It's that one-piece booty. And
I thought that was a throwback.
No.
But like it does have like a hole in the booty inside to give it a bit of breathability. And this colorway is just iconic. So this was originally released on a Gel-Lyte 3. It's a grail of all time, the Kith one, but the stupid prices. They're over like for our size like 2K if you can find one. You can also get it in a special box, which came with the case and all the different accessories in it as well. But quality is amazing. Just that color pop with the salmon on the front with the navy. It's just an iconic colorway. I just love it. It's my favorite at the moment of all time.
Yeah, nice. The 5s will be a very close second to me. I also agree that the Gel-Lyte 3s is the my preferred silhouette from Asics. And there is one grail that I haven't attained yet that I really want, which will be the orange Koi's. I've always wanted that specific pair. I really dropped the ball on that one. Actually, I had a chance to get that for retail and didn't realize at the time that Up There actually released it around the corner while I was doing a camp out for Rookie of the Years. So I could have gone to both lines and also managed to grab the Koi's. So very disappointing now that the prices have gone so crazy. But
it's nuts, isn't it?
Yeah, it's definitely a shoe that I want, and I do absolutely adore the Asics Gel-Lyte 3. I think they look amazing. And it's been a very good year for Gel-Lyte 3s in Australia too. Given the collabs, So I'm looking forward to seeing what else they come up with. All right, Julian, it's your turn to choose a brand.
I'll go Saucony. I've been getting this.
All right,
Daniel probably might not be able to.
No, I'll sit this one out.
So I've only got one silhouette at the moment. We probably all got the same. So I'm going to go the Shadow 6000s. I've only got 2 at the moment, but I think I've shown the other ones. So I actually just picked these up on the weekend. I'll wait till Henda gets back.
I'm listening.
He knows this one. It's the Kintsugi.
Oh my God! Yes.
So
that's beautiful.
It's unbelievable, that shoe. I really want to get it. How's the materials on it? I mean, it looks phenomenal.
It is phenomenal. I would say it's up there with probably the best in my collection, probably in the top 5 of quality. The material.
That's crazy considering your collection.
Yeah, I gotta say. Like the suede on the tongue would be better than the majority of the whole shoe of every other. Like even my New Balance, I'd probably say it's better than that. It's like the toe guard, that suede is just super buttery. It's got some bronze embroidery on the, I'd say, lateral side of the shoe, which I wish there was a lot more of that. But that is just like the quality of even that stitching is just like immaculate.
What was retail on those?
$250.
$250. So it was their upper tier.
Correct. It's amazing. Just the quality around it, the story around it. They even got the characters correct. I Google translated that and it came back as correct. But yeah, just amazing quality. And I'm addicted to Saucony.
Is it Japanese characters? What are the characters?
I don't know if it's definitely, it's not kanji. It's probably, what's the other one?
It'll be hiragana.
But
Oh, it says
Yeah,
Kintsugi. Yeah.
but yeah, just the colorway. I'm a sucker for like that jade green. What do you call that, jade green? But yeah, that's the color. They did it so well, and I said I wasn't gonna get non-collaborations, but they're just so good. I just had to grab them as soon as
Yeah. They
That's
look
what you
so
said.
good.
Like what? How many sneakers
Yeah.
ago?
Paolo,
You're worse
Mr.
than me.
Paolo told us that they were sitting at and I went
Yeah.
in and had a look on Saturday morning. As soon as they opened, and they had a size 13 there, so I had to grab them.
Nice. All right. Hendo, what do you think? What's your favorite?
I'm going the same with Saucony. I'm going the Shadow 6000s. These are my one of my most comfortable sneakers I own. Is the pearls, because they're all leather and the leather's soft, but
And they were $50.
and they were $50. Like that's just not, like, again, the leather on these is better than most of my Jordans. But
It's another silhouette that's had some real
bangers.
real bangers, man. I think I showed you guys there's a pair called the Legend of God Terrace that was a collaboration with Sneakers 77. That one was a phenomenal one. Obviously, the food fights that came out not long ago.
The last
getting pretty
probably
hype.
2 years
Yeah.
has just been. I feel like it's been like that with a lot of sneakers though. But
There's some older ones too. I can't remember what they're called. I want to say like something to do with like burgers and fries or something like that.
yeah,
or,
there's the End Burger. End had a collab. I'm pretty sure it was at the End was the burger,
I don't
and
know.
then they had the Socomoles, the avocado one.
Yeah, the
love those.
avocados. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, so they've had
It
some
was
really
the lemon. Was it the
That
lemons as
whole-
well, wasn't it?
no, I think
Oh,
you're
I can't
going
remember.
Possibly.
Possibly.
Oh yeah, you are thinking,
You're thinking of the limoncellos.
Yeah, that's
limoncellos.
it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, big surprise for you guys. Mine is also the 6000. I do really like the 5000s though too.
Yeah.
These ones are the A Life collab ones that I've got. The New York. Actually, yeah, I don't know if that's.
You
probably
can
coming up
find those
backwards.
around at the moment.
Yeah, you probably
sizes,
can
but
still. Yeah, you can probably still get these in a few sizes. And obviously, you saw my shoe of the week last week, which was the high rollers. But yeah, I still want to get some more. I definitely want to get a hold of those Kintsugis, and yeah, I think the Shadows is a very worthy winner for Saucony. All right, we're running out of brands, boys.
Nah, there's plenty
we're
to go.
gonna have to go.
Plenty to go, mate.
Donald's gonna shit himself that he's not here for this one. Let's do the old man balance, the New Balance. All right, so we'll kick it off with you, Daniel. I know you've got one pair of lawn mowing New Balance in your collection. Is that your favourite silhouette?
In all honesty, right, it is my favourite silhouette. Is the 1500. You've seen this shoe. I've shown you the shoe. It's just, I couldn't believe how comfortable it was. I chucked these on. I thought, nah, I'm going to give them a try. I chucked them on. I drove from Geelong to East Gippsland, and my feet were still as fresh as a daisy when I got there. They didn't hurt or anything like that. So, no, very, very nice. The only thing I don't like it is that square toe box at the end. But
Yeah.
look, sometimes you can forego looks when it comes to comfort. So, yeah, 1500.
Beautiful. All right, Julian.
For me, it's the 990 V2. So again, a bit of nostalgia. That was my first pair of New Balance that I scored, and my favorite out of my current collection is the Kith. So it is the Mykonos. Obviously, the owner of Kith, I believe, hopefully I'm right, is Greek. So so these are just amazing. He's had a long-standing relationship with New Balance. So these were originally I believe a 1500, or I think 16 or 1500 or 1600 in the same colorway, which they re-released this year with the 990 V2. Again, material, that suede is immaculate. Suede on the front and back, actually all the way around is suede. I can't wait to get these outside, but just putting them off so I don't get them too dirty. But just amazing. It came with the special box. Inner sole is amazing. Just a comfortable all-round shoe. For me, I would have gone down half a size, but you can't get 12.5s. Possible.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But yeah, just a all-round amazing shoe.
Solid choices, boys. Actually, both of you have said my favourite too. But Stephen, what's yours?
Oh, he's gone again.
He's muted because he's screaming to that woman in the dungeon. It washes the skin with a lotion.
Eric gets the hose again.
It takes the soap from the bucket. We know what's happening over there.
Yeah, we got you.
Have I got? Am I back?
Yeah, yep.
You're
I don't know
back.
what's happening.
You're back.
Yeah, you shut up over there. Yeah. For me, due to comfortability, I've gone the 2002 Rs. These
Nice.
are like clouds on your feet. And I don't have any other ones, but I don't know if it's this pair specifically, but yeah, so comfortable to wear. So comfy. And up there killed this pair, so nice. I still haven't put the splash guards on, but I don't think you need them unless you actually go to the cricket and spill your beer.
Don't do it. Don't
Well,
do it.
well,
That's what they're for. It's when you go to the cricket, in case you spill your $15 a beer.
and also if
Splash guard.
you get too close to the woman in the well, mate, when she's hosing herself down, you might need it for that.
Oh man, I'm torn. This is a tough one. So for me, it's either going to be the 990 V2s or the 1500s. I really want the that orange lobster pair that old man's got of the V2s. I think.
That's
I've
nice.
I've had those in hand. The quality's unbelievable. So I might have to. And since I missed out on the Asics Kois, that might have to be a nice little consolation prize. But I think ultimately I'm going to go with the 1500 as well, just for the aesthetic, and just I've seen so many really crazy colorways of that. So yeah, I think I'll go the 1500. All right, Daniel, I think it's that time of the night, mate. You can lead us off and talk about the big one.
Jordan Brand.
Jordan. Here we go.
I thought we were going Reebok.
So Reebok.
Oh, I did leave Reebok off. I've left a couple off. We can do it if you want, but I think
there's Reebok, Adidas, Puma. No, we've got heaps more to go. Get this train rolling.
There's heaps. We can leave Adidas, Puma, and Reebok for another week. Are they?
So I'm torn between two silhouettes. So I'm going to show them both fuckers. I don't care. And it's not a one. I've been hitting ones really hard lately, but ones have never been my favourite silhouette. So the first equal tie silhouette is the Jordan 5.
Man, he's equally tying with himself.
Jordan 5.
Jordan 5 is equally
Controversial.
my favourite silhouette because I've got shagged ankles, and I find that higher cut sits under my ankle perfectly, and it is extremely, extremely comfortable. So that for me is on par, and I'm only going to bring these ones out. I've got plenty of older ones, but I'll bring these ones out because of the newest, the Jordan 3. They're my two on par silhouettes. Can't toss up between both of them. Obviously, completely different cuts, completely different heights, but just on foot, what Tinker did with these, absolutely amazing, and that's why I'm glad as of today, I still haven't got them in hand, but I'm the owner of the Tinker 3s, the black and brown pair.
Yeah, love that colourway.
So can't wait to get them.
Nice. Beautiful. All right, equal tie. Interesting. All right, Julian, what have you got
Most
for us?
people know what mine is, but I'm just going to have to reach up.
27. The 27.
It's the Amamanya 2s.
So I have to say the one. So
He's a
I'm
one
an
boy.
80s kid. I was actually born in 81, so do the math.
Ah, old fart.
So obviously I grew up through my reign of terror throughout the NBA. Obviously this color is my favorite of all time of the OGs. Yeah, just you can wear it with anything. It's like obviously it's not going to crumble like your Jordan 3s or upwards with anything. Yeah, just up until recently they made really good quality ones. Recently some of them they try to make they look good quality, but they're not really. But yeah, this is 2015 pair. Yeah, just favorite of all time. Obviously, I'd love to get the 85 pair if I can one day. But in good condition, size 13 is hard to get. But
Steer clear of these. Leave these on the shelves.
Don't go there. Don't go there.
Talking about
They're the pass you down to your kids.
just going on what you're saying about your quality. Like, yeah.
All right,
In
so
the bin.
definitely ones, and that's probably one of the greatest colorways of ones as well, the Chicago's. All right, Steve O'Hendo.
All right. I'm going to pull out the comeback kid with the 4.5 on the heel, the 11s.
Nice.
But it can't just be any 11. It's got to either be the only two that I've actually got in my collection. These or the Space Jams.
What about the breads?
I just, it
Se-
doesn't do it for me.
72 and 10s.
Okay.
Too much.
What about the
Yeah, just I've had others, and I just 72 and 10 you probably pull away, but just I've got the Space Jam, so
Yeah, Space Jams, and I love my Space Jams, man.
yeah.
Still get put these on
These and
feet.
Space Jams, and it's set. If I had to do a Daniel Lawson on you all, and have a pair that I love, but I just can't put them on foot, it's got to be the 12.
That's a really nice one. I actually nearly picked. I'm not a fan of 12s at all, but I actually nearly picked that one up. I actually really like those Bordeaux.
These are ridiculous, like ridiculously nice. This was landed on my door at the staggering price of $100 ship.
Yeah, they sat on shelves.
That's cheap.
Yeah,
We'll look up.
That is cheap.
Yeah.
I've had other 12s and I just get rid of them because this is one that'll stay in the collection. But I love the look of the 12. If it's that rising sun, that whole story behind it. But yeah, not so much one that I put on foot all the time, but 11s and close 12s would be my two. Even though 3s and 4s would be the ones that go on foot the most.
When we started this conversation off, we were talking about Nike, and I said with the foam posits how they had that inner boot. And I've said that the 3s and the 5s, they are my all-time favourite. But if I was to ever go and throw a shoe on foot, just for any reason, it would be the 7. JP, you seeing this?
Yes.
You see this?
He wants it.
No, you see this, mate? All right.
The green one's better. Show us the green one.
I haven't got it. But this. Go ahead, mate.
Do you find that, like, for me, the 7 is comfortable up into my toes? I hate the toe box. I love that inner booty.
It's the inner booty
that wraps around, and then it's like it left my toes just hanging. Like I wanted it to maybe encompass it a little bit more, or
they do open like it's a fair bit of real estate down there.
Yeah, they kind of go beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah.
Just mushrooms to the end.
But it does the complete opposite to like the 4s and that do. They just go woo and bring it back in. So,
Yeah.
All right. I'll take over. So mine is going to be a bit controversial. So maybe
15s.
5 lows.
No,
5 lows.
no, not that controversial.
I was nearly going to grab my 15s out. I love my 15s.
The gravy boats.
No, thanks. So my favorite all-time Jordan is the bread one, followed closely by the BC3, but actually my favorite silhouette is the 4. It's just a classic, and this is my third favorite.
The bread 4s.
Jordan. Yeah, I got the bread 4s. I've got a lot of 4s in my collection.
They're the 18s.
wear them a lot. Sorry, what was that?
Is it
Daniel?
the 28? Is it the 2018 or 17 release? 2018, I think it was.
Yeah, something like that. I can't remember, but yeah. I mean, this is just a beautiful shoe.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, I've got a lot of 4s, like I said. Absolutely love them, and I mean, there's been, as far as hype goes for 4s, I mean, you know what's out there in the world of the 4s. So there's some absolute crazy ones. Undefeated, the M&Ms. Like there's some real crazy 4s out there. So, but it's just my go-to. I just think they're fucking amazing. But yes, I think 1s, 3s, and 4s are definitely my favorite silhouettes when it comes to Jordan.
Nice.
I think 3 and 4 are the 2 silhouettes that play away from basketball sneakers. Like when you go back to, well, even 5's a little bit more, but once you go like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, it really has that basketball feel about it. But that probably 3, 4, 5, it had that street vibe. Like,
well, the funny thing is, back, I was actually born 2 years before Julian. So I grew up in the, also in the Jordan era. I was obsessed with him all through the thing. And, back then, 1s and 2s were not popular. 1s were not popular. When they first came out, everyone thought they were trash. Even Jordan said it on Letterman that they weren't good. But the 3s set it off. Like, everyone in high school had 3s, and that was the one that kind of like everyone had. So like 3s, 4s, 5s, and 6s were massive when I was going through high school. So
what do you reckon is the most underrated Jordan silhouette?
I'm gonna say the 2s for me, probably the most underrated.
I agree they're up there, but also the 10s.
Yeah,
10s are heavily underrated. They don't get a lot of love.
I reckon. Can't sell them because nobody wants them. I think 9. This will be super controversial. Hold on, let me just stop and keep looking at my Jordans. I think we've already pulled
8s as well.
I was going to say 8s, but do you find 8s are a bit bulky?
They are. They're very bulky, and they pinch the pinky.
I love the straps though.
The straps are sick. I still do want to add a pair of Aqua 8s to the collection just for like nostalgic reasons.
I sold my playoff 8s. I thought, those sneakers that you think you love, but then you wear them and you just don't love them.
I still
like you want to love it. Classic, but you just can't.
I still to this day haven't owned a pair of 8s. I've
really
never had a pair in the collection.
I did sell the one pair I had. I had the Sequoia 8s, and they were quite nice, but they just were a bit too. They just pinched the pinky too much.
Yeah. I had a 1 to 15 collection, and now I've got no 8s, no 7s, no 13s. Still got a 14? Yeah, I've still got a 14, got a 15. Yeah, 8s, and I think an underrated sneaker was one that you brought out earlier, Daniel, the 5 low.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good one. I've got an interesting 5 low to show you.
The low anything, is it the clock?
No.
It's not.
I'm trying to, I can't even see mine. I've got another pair that I see.
Can you guys
That's
see
the
it?
bread 5, is it?
It is a bread 5 low.
Yeah.
I know what Hender's bringing out. Yes.
That was my.
Hey.
I've lace swapped these for the white.
Yeah, that's
I
it.
like
I've also done them with an orange.
I like the lace locked in the bottom too.
Yeah.
I see a lot of people do that with
the
Gatorades on the Jordan 1s.
Yeah, I think that came like that. Oh,
Comes
sorry,
from
the
above.
6s came.
Right from above.
Oh, yeah, that's a nice one. That's a nice one too.
The leather on that.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy.
Hey, I tell you what is
I think-
crazy, and these are still sitting. And like, I think it's because they brought out the 7 in this collab, and at the 7, is it 7? Yeah, the 7. The 7 was a complete miss. But the PSG 5 lows, the material on these are absolutely crazy. Like, these are really good.
Yeah.
And let's
go a bit. What's the colour? Is it like a brown?
What do they call it? Pumice.
Okay, so it's light. It looked darker on the computer.
Look, it's like a brown and a purple mixed together. Made a blurple.
A blurple.
But I love that stamp on the back. If you know your classic Jordans, that's the bin stamp. I love that little.
Yeah, I think it's funny because PSGs are often an underrated collab too.
The 4s are ridiculous.
I love my. Do you have them?
I think JP's got the 4s.
I've got them.
They were one of the nicest 4s.
Yeah, we'll say.
Yeah, the gold tip on the laces.
We were saying that last.
Yeah,
I've got
that one as well.
It
so
is.
Good. Yeah.
100%. Yeah.
That's why they couldn't bring that out because it was already brought out. So that's why they've gone with that full.
Yeah.
Like you just tweak those colours slightly, and that would be.
Yeah.
All right, boys, that was an awesome discussion. I had a lot of fun, and not one of us whinged once about stuff, so that was great. I really enjoyed it. All right, so this week, Julian's actually got the upcoming for us this week, so that's exciting. Are you ready to share your screen and get technical?
Hopefully this works. Hopefully I don't show too many graphs.
Just don't shut down Optus, mate.
No, sorry, just 1 second.
Donald, if you're listening to this when you're doing the editing, put the Centrelink wait music in for us. Little, there we go.
Hey,
yeah, it's
well
coming
done.
up.
No, I've got nothing but a black screen.
Nah, there we go.
So the first one is the Archeo, whatever you call it, Jordan 3.
All right. Who do you want to go first?
Let's
Julian?
go Hendo first. What are your thoughts about this one?
I really like the sneaker. I probably won't try and copy it because I don't really want another Jordan 3 at the moment. But it reminds me of like a. I've gone blank on my words. It's like a desert elephant with the tinkers kind of matched together.
Yeah.
That cool like Japanese vibe.
Yeah, with
well.
that stitching around the heel.
Yeah.
The Shiko is the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
I like these in theory of what they are, but I'll pass on them. But they would be a cop if I was looking for a Jordan 3 at the moment.
And Micah, what about you?
Yeah, I like them as well, but I think I've just got too many 3s at the moment. And I did get the desert elephants, and it's definitely giving off those vibes. I think I might have also preferred it, if they, instead of that stitching, just went for the elephant again. Yeah, I think it's going to be a drop, but I'll say that and I might end up copying it.
Are these women's sizes?
No, I think this one was
men's.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does it say? No, I'm pretty sure it was a full size.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a full size one. Yeah.
Okay, let's go for the next one.
No,
Oh,
Daniel.
Sorry.
Can you see it?
I've got it here, mate. Don't worry, I'm looking it up. What was that one they brought out? I think it was last year. I'm pretty sure Donald's got it. They were like I think they're called Jordan 3 Patchwork.
Yeah.
They give me the same vibes as that Jordan 3 Patchwork. So I don't hate it. It just I don't need this shoe, and it'll be a pass for me.
Julian, what about yourself too? You've got to tell
For
us.
me, I'm gonna say a no for me. I do like 3s, but I don't like the color combination of this one. The splits color. I'll get back open again. It works. Yeah, the halfway with the brown. The two different browns I'm not a huge fan of. So
Yeah. There's a lot going on with it, that's for sure.
That Port Royal colour though, that's nice. That port sort of reddy port colour. That is a nice colour. That.
it is. Okay, let's go on to the next one. So the next one, every year, if you don't know, it is a Day of the Dead.
Yes.
So this is this year's one. So
The Dia de las
that's the one.
Muertas.
So you can see there. So it's mismatched pairs with the yellow and green and the brown. Hendo, what do you think?
Is it suede?
It looks like it's nubuck with like a canvas
like
material on the toe box there.
Yeah.
And that inner sole's pretty wild. And it actually has mismatched tongues as well, which looks pretty cool.
What silhouette's this on?
And
Sorry, what was that?
sorry, go again.
What silhouette is this on? Because I can't see it on screen, so I'm trying to look it up.
Air Force One.
Yeah, it's an Air
So
Force
it's like
One.
a terracotta color Air Force One. It has
Yeah, I got last year's Air Force One. Love that. That's got so many details in it.
I reckon this is the best Air Force One that they've brought out.
Yeah, so I think I'll definitely try for this,
Yeah, me.
and I'll probably go down half a size if I can get a 12.5. Air Force Ones are a little bit big.
I do. And
Definitely a nice colorway.
Michael, what about you?
Yeah, it's interesting. I do like it a lot. It's not giving off the huge Day of the Dead vibes. If you've seen some of the other releases, like the 90s, they've got bones all over them and stuff. They're crazy. They did it. I think they did a couple of 90s, didn't they? I know they've done at
Yeah,
least
they did
one.
2 last year. I think they did a women's and a men's.
That's right. Yeah. So I really like those. But I think these are really nice just as a standalone sneaker, like kind of forgetting about the theme. So yeah, it's a cop. I think these are super nice.
And Daniel.
Has Nike brought a ridiculous surplus in canvas material?
Or I thought you were going to say Chantelli.
that swoosh is probably the best part about the shoe. I love that. It's a Day of the Dead. It's a festival. Let's make this pop. Give me something to get excited about. This is just a brown shoe with colourful swooshes. It's a pass.
Yeah, I agree with that.
For me, I'm going to say it is a definite cop. I've got the only pair of mids in my collection was the one from 2 years ago, the pink one with the yellow swoosh with the cracked leather, and I love that cracked leather on the rear of the tab with the Nike Air. This just does it for me. So this will be a definite huge cop for me.
Nice.
Let's see if I can just switch screens. No, I don't know how this works. Let me just use that and go to the next one. I don't know if someone's been before, but so the next one is the black toe Celtics colorway. Jordan 1. Hendo, what do you think?
I really like that colorway. I think green and black and white lends itself really well to any silhouette, but I think it really does look good on the Jordan 1 silhouette in that color blocking. Of course, being in Jordan 1, I won't cop it, but yeah, I really do like that color blocking.
And also this is I don't know if this is the final colorway it will actually be, but this is what it's rumored to be. Z sneakerhead, Z. But Michael, what do you think?
I like them. I do have the pine greens already, but I think I actually prefer these. I hope they actually do a green toe box instead, but we'll see. But either way, I think it's going to be a cop. I'm going to try for
So
them.
you want it to be like a taxi but in green?
I do, yeah. I just prefer that color blocking. Yeah, I don't know. I've already got the bread toes and the taxis. I don't have the shattered backboards, but yeah, I'd like them to do a green toe box. I think that would just be a little bit cleaner, and then maybe yeah, that's it. But either way, I think it's still going to be a cop.
And Daniel,
the Lucky Green Summer 2023 in the US is getting released. I love the green on them. It's a complete different green to the other ones. What were they? The
DMP.
Pine green. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm having brain fart. So this is my second podcast for the day, so I'm getting a little bit tired. Yeah, but it's a completely different green to the pine greens, which I think will pop that little bit nicer. It's I don't think it's a Celtics green. I think it's more of like a brighter lime green from images that I've seen.
Yep.
And that was from another one that Z Sneakers put up. This is a definite cop from what obviously these are only mock-ups that we can see, but if they continue that trend of toe box leather that they've put on with like the taxis and stuff like that, they're going to be phenomenal and they're going to do high numbers. So it will be a cop for me.
Amazing. And for me, definitely a cop. I love this sort of OG color blocking. Yeah, definitely have to get. I wasn't a huge fan of the original DMP pack, which had the obviously jump hand on the tongue, but definite cop for me. It's gonna be expensive next year.
I just want to say, Daniel, while we've got a little break, it's not really nice that not one of us have dropped out. So we're gonna have a little chat with Donald when he gets back about his connection.
SC Kicks is black on my screen.
You said pop before, and my screen just disappeared.
Okay, so the next one is the OG Cut 85 Jordan 1 Panda.
Panda.
What do you think of pandas?
No, thanks. It's a no for me. Yeah, just doesn't. I don't know.
Micah?
It's a yes. Yes, please. Yeah, these are sick. It reminds me of that. I can't even remember what the pair's called, but they just go for stupid price. I think it was like, yeah, wasn't that like a really exclusive as
There
well?
was one that was a women's one, but I'm not sure if there was an exclusive one as well. But yeah.
Yeah, right. Nah, I like them. Just super clean. And I really like the 85 cut. I haven't managed to cop any of the 85, so I doubt I'll be able to cop these. I won't be paying resale for them, but if I can get for retail, yes.
And Daniel?
Retail, resale, Gobby behind the sheds. I don't care. They're coming home.
So that's
Yeah,
enough.
take Panda away from it. Don't even have that in your head.
Yeah,
These are just amazing.
85 pandas.
85 pandas. Like, that's a really old panda. But
it's the they're not pandas. They're 85 penguins.
the penguins, yes. The 85
Isn't the
orcas.
85 penguin the massive fat penguin out of Batman Forever? Or...
Danny DeVito. But yeah, like
Danny DeVito penguin.
the 85 orcas that we have here. They've gone back with that cracked looking or aged looking collar that you're seeing there on the Lost and Founds. If you get some close-up pictures of these, you'll tell that they've got that same sort of cracking, not the paint, but I don't know, it's like a scuffed top they've put on it to reminisce the age of the 85 cut. But yeah, like I said, either way, one way or another, they're coming home.
Amazing.
So Micah, get ready.
For me, it's a cop. I haven't been able to get any of the other ones at retail. I've only got one, which is from the New Beginnings pack. Obviously, I paid a lot for them, but yeah, I'd really like to get the Georgetowns. I just keep on putting it off, but they may be a Christmas present for myself.
Yeah, your size are a bit up there, but like the 10, 10 and a half, 11s, they're not too badly priced.
Yeah, that's true. 2 more to go. Playoff 13s. So these are rumored to re-release next year, All-Star Weekend.
All-Star Weekend.
That's February or March.
February.
Endo.
13s, just not for me. The colorway I really like, but I just can't do 13s. I think they're an iconic sneaker, so. But yeah, it'll be a miss, but I hope that everybody that wants them can cop them.
And Micah.
Yeah, it's a drop for me. I'm also not a fan of this silhouette at all. I think I've said before, it reminds me of one of those really bad Italian gauchos from Franco Cozzo.
Grande Sao, Grande Sao, Grande Sao, Magalo.
Magalo. But no, I'm good. Yeah, that's going to be a drop from me.
And Mr. Daniel.
Look, it's an OG colorway. What I'm gonna say, it's coming home. These will sit though, these will sit like the playoff 12. These will sit like the playoff 12s though. You know,
Yeah.
The which is good for the average collector or the everyday collector because it's not a full, it's not a Chicago or bred colorway in a one, so the resellers won't see the value behind them, which there probably won't be value behind them, but you know, it's OG. I don't understand. I just don't understand it. I really don't. But yeah, they're coming on.
I don't, if it makes you feel better, Daniel, I didn't like them when they were OG. What about you,
For
Jordan?
me, so I don't usually like 13s, but this is one colorway that I could get on board with, so I'm on the fence. If they sit and I can walk into a Foot Locker and grab them, I might actually add a 13 to my collection. I just really think it's such an iconic colorway, and I reckon the black's just killer. Just the top.
I don't think you'll have a problem walking into a Foot Locker and getting them, mate, honestly.
Yeah.
Hopefully they use really nice leather on them, and
Yeah.
you know, they just are a nice sneaker, and they're not just that hard crap leather.
Yeah.
It looks soft, at least from the pictures, so hopefully
They
that's the
definitely
case.
look like Donald's leather couch at his house. So.
That'll be well worn too. He's been sitting there about 55 years.
What, since he was 40?
It was his retirement couch.
Falls asleep when watching TV.
Just different kind of black couch that we're used to.
I mean, I'm so mad he's accused me of having potato internet, but I'm having no problems tonight when he's not running.
Okay, and there's one more. So this is, I feel that today I saw news about this, and that's why I'm showing it off. Which is the White Lobster, another comp.
Oh no shit!
So rumored to release a White Lobster. And Hendo, what do you think?
I like the colorway, not the, let's use the word concept behind it, but I like that colorway sneaker. But there's no point of saying I want to try and cop it. Can't see anybody getting a W on them. But that is nice.
And
Is the swoosh? I'm just trying to work out the materials.
I think it's.
It looks
All
like
white leather.
it looks like Nubuck.
I think it's got a white panel with
Nubuck?
Nubuck over the top, yeah.
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 And it looks like the
No,
toe box and the rear, whatever the I don't know what you call the rear part of it. It looks like it's speckled as well, which is kind of cool.
Yeah. Beautiful colorway. Like subtle.
Yeah, so
I think
wearable.
yeah. But, yeah. No point in saying that you want a pair, because I don't think, unless you're going to pay for it. I'd hate to know. Are they meant to be limited or?
Don't know yet. This is the first that I've seen of them today, so it's just rumours to be releasing next year apparently. So
Yeah.
and
No, not very nice colorway.
it is very. And Michael, what do you think?
Actually, I'm not very excited by the colorway. To be honest, I'm much more excited about the Red Lobsters coming. So they're the ones that I'll be going for. Look, they're not horrible. If I can get a hold of them, which is unlikely, but if I could get them for retail, I would. I'd grab a pair for sure. But I'll just say drop. I'll say drop for me.
Daniel.
No. I've got a pair of grey ducks. What do I want another pair for? No, they're just going to be overhyped. Basic colourway dunk just because it's got an elastic bander in the toe box. Not for me. Pass.
For me, I'm a hype beast and I love that sort of stuff. So, so I'm going to say yes, but I'm not going to overpay for these ones. If they
Yeah, you will.
for resale,
You'll get two pair, one to wear, one to sell.
Yeah, as Michael was saying, I'm much more excited for the ones dropping this year. It just feels like, I don't know, if they're going to come out the grey, it's not really white. If they go white lobster.
Oh wait, I said it's red lobsters. It's the orange, isn't
Yeah,
it?
the orange is coming out. Yeah.
Oh, that's what I meant. Yeah, I'm much more excited for the orange.
Yeah, so these ones, like, they're grey. Call it a white lobster. But yeah, I think I definitely do like them. I think they're really wearable. But they're definitely not like $1,000 shoe. So
I think this one's based on the lobster that appeared in Schindler's List.
That's the second time you've used that reference in a couple of months, and it's worked.
I think
it's
I
worked
told
both times.
you when they had the Jordan ones.
What were they? What were those?
The grey heritage
That's
one.
right.
Yeah,
Micah's memories just all come from when the teacher used to bring the VHS in and
Ah,
watch your favourite movies.
you know it was good. You know it was a good class when that got wheeled into the classroom.
The
Oh sir, fix the tracking. It's buzzing.
Oh, shit. Can I just throw one more upcoming out there, guys? Just for you don't have to put it on screen. Everyone knows the colorway. It's a classic. 2006, I think, was the last time we saw it. Might have been 2006 or 2012. Is the OG Thunder 4s, the black and red ones, rumored to be dropping in January or February.
yellow.
Right?
It's yellow, yeah.
Sorry.
Black and
Yep. Back to
Black and
dumb
yellow.
Brad. Black and
It's like
black
the
and yellow.
opposite of light.
Yep.
They're basically the opposite of the lightning.
Yeah, black
Yeah.
and yellow. Yeah, the proper Thunders. So that's that is a must cop. Those ones. I didn't get the red and black ones. I don't like them. But
I'm with you.
the black and yellows, like it gives me that Bumblebee vibes. I just got to get them for fair.
And
I reckon they'll be like the Lightnings,
6 pairs.
and they'll just 6 pairs, and they'll go, oh yeah, all right, JP, send one through, through the keeper.
Micah.
Yeah, I'd be copying those just to certainly go with my lightnings, and I've already said 4s are my favourite.
For me, I've got 3 pairs of the red lightning, red thunders, which I'm actually getting rid of hopefully over the weekend at the Kickstand show. But yeah.
Wait, what size?
Double sock.
Double sock.
Nah. We
Extra.
don't double sock for red thunders.
Extra inner sole.
That whole release was riddled with poor quality control issues, glue everywhere. I think 2 of the 3 pairs are not too bad, but like really they got to do better. It was just so mass drop like the Lightnings was, which isn't bad, but just got to get rid of them. They're just sitting around.
But see, the Lightnings were good. They were quality on them were still hit and miss, but they weren't as bad as these red thunders.
I had no quality control issues on mine.
Same. I've seen a lot of people had creased toe boxes from the get go.
Yeah, I got no glue stains at all. Nothing.
Yeah.
I love my Lightnings, but it's too lazy to go grab.
Yeah, I'm the same. Mine are sitting just there and still too far.
Did you put you didn't do the black laces?
No, I haven't worn them yet. But
Oh, you gotta do a lace switch, man. It's so sick with the
Hendo,
black.
what did you do? What colour?
Yeah, you gotta do a lace switch.
Yeah.
I've got one line to Sydney and one line to Victoria. I can't decide whether to go
I
black
think-
or...
I think the black.
I ended up with 3 pairs.
My other yellow lace, I don't even know how I put it in, but I did it. Ugh. Please be in the sneaker. Oh yeah, it is. This was the only reason I changed to a black lace.
Oh yeah.
Good swap.
The black
Yeah.
lace.
Shit, I might have to do that. That looks sick on the thighs.
I'm like a fan of a mismatched lace these days. Been doing it on so many sneakers.
I mean, that's exactly the sort of thing someone would say if they had someone in their dungeon. If you ask me, it's madness.
I've got all these
it's
things.
madness.
He uses the laces to tie them off.
You crazy, Hendo.
Need a spare lace. No, so many sneakers now come with a second set of laces, and you just don't know which one
You
to
meant
use.
to put them both in, or yeah, it doesn't matter. All right, boys. Let me wrap it up. It's been a absolute banger of an episode. I've really enjoyed it. Thanks to all of our viewers / subscribers. Please continue to like and subscribe for more amazing content. And thanks to Sneaker News Oz, SC Kicks 5, and Kicks and Craze, the fucking legends themselves. And we'll see you next week for episode 11 of Soul Kitchen.
Peace.
See you guys.